I'm privileged to get to hear those stories from women all the time. It's given me my sex drive back. It's given me my relationship with my husband back. It's, helped me with, endurance and not being a frail, weak little old lady. And we have
Right.
ladies in their 80s and 90s that benefit from it just the same.
That is, but they want you on Lipitor.
That's
They
right.
want you on Prozac. I was just looking this morning on the board. I work on the board on my Q&A quite a bit, and we've got several forums on there. And a guy wrote in. I did a podcast a couple of weeks ago with Dr. Malcolm Kendrick, and Malcolm has been writing for a very, very long time about the cholesterol bullshit. It's just an amazing story of medical malpractice. The statin drugs industry is just an amazing thing. And his daughter, who is a high-level 17-year-old athlete, she's a swimmer, and she rows crew. I mean, this girl's a beast, and she's got significant muscular body weight. I mean, she's like 5'7", 175, something like that. So for some bizarre reason, he didn't have enough sense to keep her out of the doctor's office. So they do their standard blood, and they weighed her, and at her height, at 5'7", 175, she's apparently offensively obese, and her cholesterol came back. Now, I am not making this up, okay? I've heard this several times, okay? Her cholesterol comes back, total cholesterol, at 205, and they wanted to put the little girl on a goddamn statin drug.
Yep.
I'm telling you, there is absolutely no indication for any female with even wildly elevated serum cholesterol to be on a statin drug. They're of no benefit whatsoever. There's only downside. But
Correct.
these idiots, and people who are unaware of the facts are subjected to this kind of medical malpractice every day, all day long, all over the world, all over the country. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating. Yet a guy goes in with a testosterone level of 325 to his GP, and nope, it says here you're normal. No, I can't give you any of this. It says you're normal. This here thing says you're normal. Look, if I was normal, why would I be here? Right? Why would I have just taken, what could have been, I could have been doing something other with this 2 hours, like having fun, driving around or shopping or, looking at porn or whatever. But here I am in your doctor's office, and you're telling me I'm normal because this number says something. And
That's right.
It's terribly frustrating. It really is.
Well, yeah, you should sit in our seat every day. You better believe it. And speaking, I agree with you on the statins. I do agree.
Because a lot of people don't realize that statins decrease your testosterone by as much as half. And so that's going to increase your insulin resistance, which is going to predispose you to type 2 diabetes. So your cholesterol numbers may look better, but you're going to.
But cholesterol numbers looking better is a real interesting phenomenon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because they have lowered consistently over the years the reference range for total cholesterol till they've got it down to the point where they want everybody hypocholesterol. Cholesterol is good for you. Cholesterol is an extremely important compound in the human body. It comprises a huge percentage of your soft tissue. It's supposed to be there. We use it for important things like cell membranes.
That's right.
And collagen repair and all kinds of things that cholesterol is supposed to be there for. But these people have done to the general population the same thing that the climate change people have done. The climate change people have got a whole generation of scientifically illiterate people believing that carbon, the element carbon, is a deadly poison. The fourth most common element in the physical universe has got to be eliminated from the environment, right? And they've done the same thing with cholesterol. Cholesterol is not a deadly poison, boys and girls. Cholesterol is an extremely important component. I would far, far rather have a total cholesterol of 350 than a total cholesterol of 135. Because if I've got a total cholesterol of 135, I'm dying. I'm dying very soon of something bad.
There's a lot of truth to that. And in the sense of, like Angie pointed out, when you start interfering with physiology like that, there's going to be a downstream effect. And when
There
you
is
block
always.
cholesterol, you block testosterone. And when you do that, you lose lean muscle mass, increase insulin resistance, increase visceral body fat, and you develop type 2 diabetes. That's why it's a side effect of statins.
And increase
But people don't think
inflammation.
about that.
You cannot perturb one level of human physiology. You cannot perturb one thing. That's not how it works.
And
but your GP doesn't know that.
Right. That's right. And that's why what we do doesn't. All we simply do is raise levels of your naturally occurring hormones.
Of things that are supposed to be there.
And we're not changing any physiology. We're not changing, anything other than giving you healthy, optimal levels like you had supposedly when you were younger. And that's really what it's all about, because it provides us with tremendous health benefits. Right. You see it every day too. It's as simple as that.